jewells68 here for Talk to Me Tuesday on Tuesday, February 15th. Hope everyone had a great Valentine's Day. This is just a quick video before I go to work. I probably won't get a chance to upload it until this evening, probably. But anyway, that's Pouncy coming to say hi. Say hi, Pouncy. You gonna say hi? You hear the birds outside, I know. Are you going to say hello? You see yourself on the camera? Look, right there. Do you see you? No. Birds. Okay. She's not very vocal this morning. Anyway, that's Pouncy. That's our younger kitty. It hasn't been that long since I posted things I wanted to talk about. Project Linus. I went to my first Project Linus meeting. And I did post about it on my personal LJ, but I was a little disappointed by the amount of people that were there, and I was a little disappointed by the amount of yarn crafters that were there. There was only 2 other people working with yarn, and all the rest are quilters. And the person in charge was a little, I feel like she doesn't really have a true respect for the yarn crafters as much as she does for the quilters. So rather than give it up and not go, I've decided to shake things up a bit and cause a bit of a yarn revolution. I've already recruited a coworker to go with me next time. She knits. Most of them were really lovely and generous and nice, friendly ladies, but there were a couple that were just, shall we say, a bit standoffish. So anyway, I was the youngest person there, which tells you a whole lot because I'm 42. So I will update you on that. The next meeting will be the 2nd week of March. So I do have a couple of things I'm working on for that. One thing while I was there, I started a new granny gan out of some I Love This Yarn and Karen 1 pounds that I had. You'll recognize the lavender and the pink from that baby blanket from my UFO challenge blanket. The other is a multicolor, variegated right now. But anyway, I just started a plain old granny gan that's supposed to come out to a rectangle when it's done. And I did all of this during the meeting, so I shouldn't have any problem finishing that for the next meeting. They had a donation dropped off for Linus that was apparently from a crocheter. Someone dropped it off for her, and a couple of the blankets were really, really small, like even for a preemie. They were 20 by 24, I want to say. Like, the ladies that were in charge were a little dismissive, like, what are we going to do with this? And, you know, they're all different sizes, so we can't sew them together, blah, blah, blah. And I looked at the other crocheter that was there, and I said, why don't we just take the ones that are tiny home and crochet a border around them until they're big enough? And she said, yeah, I'll do that. I'll take one. I said, well, you pick one and I'll take one. And the quilters that were there were like, oh, well, that's a good idea. They could have like tried to come up with some solutions. So I guess that was our job as the yarn people. And, you know, I don't want to start any kind of war there. I just want them to realize that even though the yarn folks that are there can't make their donations in as large a volume as some of the sewers because it's just a slower product, that doesn't mean that they're less. And so I just sort of, I kind of felt like they were treating the yarn people like they were second-rate citizens, and I'm going to fix that. I will put a picture of what it looked like when I received it here. And then this is what I've done to it so far. I found a ball of leftover Bernat camouflage from the very first project I knitted, which was 7 years ago, I think, 7 or 8 years ago, maybe 9, for my niece's wedding. And so this is what I have now. So I've made a couple of rounds, and I don't think I have enough to go another round, and I don't think it's quite big enough yet. Here's just a close-up of how that looks with the red. I think it really ties well with the red and cream. I have a ton of cream. So after I finish with that, I'll just switch to cream until I get it a few more inches larger all the way around, and that will be it. That's all I have time for. Clumsy cord. I got your package yesterday, and it's so awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. There's fabric in there that I will definitely be able to use in Project of Doom. And that was the other thing I was going to talk about, Project of Doom. I did finish Block 4, the infamous, what is it, 2 or 3 Wander? I finished Block 4, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but I had some tulip fabric spray glitter. And I isolated the lenses after I did finished the block. Let me see if I can get that close enough. I isolated the lenses with freezer paper, blocking everything else out, and I sprayed the spray glitter on there. And you can see it in person, but you can't see it there. And then I also last night finished block 5. So I'm caught up. I'm caught up before the new block comes out tomorrow. Sadly, I reversed my D and C and put them on the wrong side. So I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. I'm not really married to some of these fabrics anyway. I'm not really loving them. So I may just redo the block and do it right. And that is it. Shit, I'm going to be late for work. Gotta go. Bye. Hold on just 1 minute and I'll go grab it.